Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we headed through the final area of the game.
Okay.
And we defeated the remaining three mini-bosses that we have to get through in order for us to get back to this false god and finally work our way towards kicking his ass. So yeah, this part is a long one. This is this is the single longest part of the series, 32 minutes long, and that's because there was no good point to it's kind of pause and to kind of stop. So what this is the first two phases. Yes, the first two phases of the final boss fight. So the first thing we have to do is we have to go up against the Holy Grail once again. That's lazy, you fucking asshole.
Are you saying that's you?
Precisely. Humanity itself.
So yeah, this is very similar to Persona 4 Golden, Persona 4 in general, I should say, in a way, where the final boss of that was kind of like, you know, humans don't want to be, you know, to think for themselves and to have to do everything for themselves. Instead, they want someone to just, you know, they just want some higher being to kind of take over and just make all the decisions for them, so that they can kind of just, they don't have to think, they don't have to do anything for themselves anymore. And the final boss here, I'll say his name is Yaldabaoth. He's basically a very similar concept, basically the whole idea of humanity, him saying that humanity willfully is putting themselves into this prison so that they don't have to think for themselves, they don't have to do things for themselves, and instead it's all the big decisions of the world will be up to him. And he's doing his will of the people shit again, so it's time for the first phase of the boss fight. And so this time my apologies. So the first this time, basically, we have to cut all those wires above him, all those little feeding tubes above him, in order to start dealing significant damage to him. So yes, what we've got to do is cut the supply lines, which means we need to send somebody off. Here, it doesn't really matter who you send off. It's kind of similar to the ending to the first boss fight of the game against what's his name? Shadow Kamoshida. And basically at this point we don't want to be wasting any of our SP at this point, because what we're doing at the moment is we're just hitting him with physical attacks, and we're just slowly but surely whittling down his health until Haru can get into position. That's kind of the whole point. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 or 4 full turns. It's 3 or 4 full turns, and then once that has happened, then Haru will cut the lines, and then we can start dealing big damage to the motherfucker. Yeah, here at this point I was just kind of thinking to myself, okay, what do I do here? To be fair, I will say this, that the attacks that the first phase has, the golden goblet, the Holy Grail, the attacks that he has do not actually cause that much damage. Like the most dangerous one is the arrow of light, which only affects one person, so it's not. In general, it's not too bad. And I got a bit lucky here with just not bothering to heal up Arn here. Do I do it now? Yeah.
Okay.
I decide to use Meteor Run now just to keep our health up. The Light Edge does a decent amount of damage as well, but it's really the Arrow of Light which is the main kind of sorry. It's the main damage dealer in this form. And it only affects one person, so it's not really all that big of a deal. I wonder if his hands are gonna. I wonder if those hands are gonna come into play in a bit.
Eternal may be a bit of an exaggeration. I'm going
Haru, do it, please. There we go. Yeah, just shout it out, love. And so we've now cut the line, giving him to the people so that he's now can't heal himself. So yeah, at this point we can just now at this point once you've got rid of all of his physical, all the feeding tubes, once you got rid of that, now you can start to use your most powerful moves and start to cause a good amount of damage to him.
The enemy's charging. It's going to
Now he starts gathering light. This is for his ultimate attack, which is actually pretty damaging. Yeah, I think what I'm thinking here is I'm going to lower his defense and I'm going to have one last... I think we have one lot of damage that we can cause. Wow. Got a trophy, nice. I didn't want to take a screenshot, go away. So now we're going below half health. So now with Haru, well, that's my last attack. Oh no, he's going to hit, yeah. So I should have really blocked here, but I think I was just like, oh my word. Holy shit. We just about survived that. Yeah, so at this point I'm not really using any of you know, I'm not using Arn's like power up move, you know, because there's no point. We might as well just let's get everybody healed up. We might as well just hit him with everything, because in this form he doesn't, you know, once you lower his defense he takes a lot of damage, because we're talking, I mean, look at this, a good 1000 damage. It's ridiculous. So yeah, let's finish you off, buddy. And first phase is done. The Holy Grail is down. So yeah, the first phase is actually not that hard. And you get a decent amount of money for it and experience. And we're now all up a level as well to 74. So that's useful. So yeah, pretty comfortable. And she learns Blazing Hell, which is just, oh, thank God. So yeah, level 74, she learns Blazing Hell, which is an, I think is the most powerful all-encompassing fire attack, which it uses a lot of SP. It uses 54 SP, but it causes a ridiculous amount of damage when you pair it with her charge ability. It's ridiculous. Concentrate, that's what it's called. So yeah, you think we're done? Of course we're not done. It's the final boss of the JRPG. We've got multiple phases to go through. So we're done with the initial phase. Now it's time for the next phase. Thank you, Ryuji. Now, to be fair, I really do love this final boss design of Yaldabaoth. It looks properly fucking cool. And this animated cutscene is really fucking nice. Yeah, he's a big bastard. But then again, in most JRPGs, there always seems to be like one, like, you know, the true final boss is always like this massive gargantuan monster. And yep, that's what we're dealing with here. It's actually kind of interesting because this is like in Persona 5 Royal, this guy is like the not the true final boss. It's just like the final boss to trick you. The final boss of the normal ending. To get the best ending, you have to face somebody beyond this, and that boss is fucking hard. Anyway, but here he is, Yaldabaoth, the God of Control, which is a really cool name. And I love his design. It's such an awesome design. He's a bit of a pain in the ass when it comes down to it, but he's got a lot of HP, to say the least, and he also has a bunch of abilities which are a real pain in the dick. But you'll soon see that, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what this fight is. That's what the rest of this part is. We're at 20 minutes now left of the part. It's all cutscene. It's just a bit of cutscene here, and then it's just all the second phase of the final boss. That's what I mean by trying to say when I was trying to find a good editing point. It's just fucking so hard with this series, but whatever. And yeah, it's the same kind of BS that we got from Persona 4, where, you know, making decisions for yourself and kind of going on your own path causes nothing but pain and suffering, and there's nothing positive at the end of it because the society is such bullshit, blah blah blah. So yeah, we've got to, show him that that's not what this society wants. They don't want this prick controlling everything. We've got to show him that by kicking his ass. That's how this normally works. So yeah. I just absolutely love this thing's design. And I just love how ominous of a presence he kind of puts out. It's just so awesome.
Target could there be for the Phantom Thieves to tackle?
Yeah, Morgana, but we're also fighting a god who's not holding anything back. Yeah, I agree with Makoto there. But yeah. Yeah, Morgana, I don't know if we can pull this off, lad. I'll keep trying, but fucking hell, this is going to be a pain in the ass.
We basically just gotta beat that thing, right?
Thank you, Ryuji. Fucking hell. Yeah, all we gotta do is beat an almighty god with such... Who's just so gigantic and has just got such an obscene amount of power. But hey, we're 5 kids with a persona. We're a bunch of kids with a persona. We're more than 5. Here we go. I say this is the second phase, but really this is the last. This is kind of the major phase. This is the one which is the hardest to beat. You beat this one and you're pretty much home free. So yeah, what it wants you to do, so what we're going to be doing. With this one, it's a definite case of you want to lower his defense, and you want to boost your attack as much as possible. You want to use concentrate with arm. If you have a similar ability with another party member, then you want to do that. You want to raise your attack. You want to lower his defense. And you just want to hit him with every single most powerful move that you got. Because himself has no resistances. So yeah, he's a bit of a pain in the ass. And I will mention it because I have to mention it every single part. This boss battle music here for the final fight, it's so good. I love this music so much. I can't remember the name of the track, unfortunately. But it is such a a badass, over-the-top theme. And as you can see, I've already 2 goes around. I've already caused quite a decent amount of damage. And that's what I mean by his defense is pretty strong, because you see we're attacking him with the most powerful moves we have, and we've loaded his defense, and we're still doing only like 250, 260 damage. And this is where he starts to be an annoying little twat. He basically has multiple appendages that he can bring out, which causes distorted lust. So we're now inflicted with lust. I'm trying to remember. I think what lust does... Yeah, so basically it stops you from being able to move. And I'm thinking about... can I get rid of it? I can... Yeah, but basically you can't get rid of it. It lasts, I think, for a couple of 2 or 3 turns. Indulging in a lewd fantasy. Jesus Christ. That's what's kind of annoying about this section of the fight, is that... Because what you want to do now is you just want to target both of them. It doesn't have a lot of health. It has a roughly 1,000 HP points, I believe. The gun does, and all the other weapons actually have around about sorry, they have roughly about 1,500 HP each. So they have that initial move, which is causes. There you go, last 1 turn. So it does that initial move, which can cause a lot of problems for you. And yes, they do have a specific resistance. Now I can show off Blazing Hell. I've just got to hope that it doesn't. And there you go. We caused a lot of damage to this thing. So really it's all about working out, okay, what weakness does it have, like what resistances does it have, what does it reflect? And you want to get rid of it ASAP. You also want to try and conserve your ammo, your SP as much as you possibly can. So yeah, now we've got another one. There's 4 of these total, I think, that you have to deal with. So we've dealt with lust. Now it's time for vanity. And vanity is... I can't remember. What is it? It's a bell.
Another one. Does it have a bell? Be careful.
What's kind of cool... So these things do respawn after a little while. So they do recover. But they only have like 500... I believe they only restore half health, so it's only 750 HP, and they can't be healed up by Yaldabaoth himself. So you can pretty much get rid of them fairly quickly. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think it wants you to kind of get rid of them. I think they respawn. The next one kind of comes up. I don't know what I was doing here. That was really silly. I could have just used on 1, but anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, these arms basically come up for half a turn. They kind of start spawning randomly. Because it took 3 turns for this one to spawn, for the second one to spawn, and now this one is kind of showing up immediately after. So this is Gluttony, which is a sword.
A sword this time. Getting hit by that would be dangerous.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. Like I said, this battle's a real pain in the ass.
Another one?
So skill cost has been doubled, which is a real fucking pain.
Let's be careful.
But at this point, to be honest, that one isn't too bad, because yeah, it does double your SP usage, but it's really not the end of the world. I think it lasts a couple of turns, I want to say. So status ailment's been recovered. There you go. Now hit it. So yeah, you just want to... all I can say is just keep using the all-encompassing attacks. And eventually these things will go down. But yeah, so we got rid of that one. And skill, yeah, so it lasts 1 turn. And then the skill cost returns to normal. And now he's getting the last one out. The Deadly Sin of Wrath. I think he's only got... I think there's only 4, but I can't remember. Honestly can't remember. It's been a little while. But yeah, you want to use the all-encompassing attacks because you want to just keep hitting Yaldabaoth as much as you're trying to get rid of this. I don't know what the fuck is that. Oh, it's a book. There you go. I couldn't remember. So yeah, it just inflicts you with rage. Which, to be honest, you could probably keep on. It doesn't really matter all that much. Because it's the, you know, physical attacks will cause damage to Yaldabaoth, so it really doesn't matter. Let's use Concentrate and Blazing Hell again.
No, you gotta listen to me.
Am I really going to use it? Am I going to use it? I can't remember whether I use it or not. Yeah, you can't get rid of it, so it's just a case of attack him with everything. I think their attack goes up. Yeah, their attack does go up. So it's rage you can't get rid of it. It just boosts your attack. So yeah, that's not too bad, to be honest. And to be fair, if it reflects it, then unless it's Joker, it's not too big of a problem. And in terms of their attack power, it's not it's less than 100, so it's really not all that bad at all. So yeah, it's not the end of the world at all. But yeah, you just want to keep piling on the punishment. You just want to keep hitting these guys. Just keep hitting Yaldabaoth, keep hitting knocking his health down. It doesn't really matter what happens with any of the other... You know, with the other arms, really, you just want to keep smacking him. To keep whittling in away his health, because once his health goes... Because, for example, if you get rid of his health, but he's still got some of his arms left remaining, there you go, they recover 750, about half their health. Oh, he's got another arm. God, he's got another arm. Fuck. But, yeah, so... Because if you just kill him and he's still got arms out, that is the end of the battle. So, yeah, just keep hitting him. That's all I can really say, is just keep hitting him with everything you've got. And when they respawn, they will have that one-off attack again, which causes a lot of damage. You want to try and cure... Hunger you want to try and cure. Because Hunger, I believe, halves your attack power, so you really want to get rid of that as soon as you possibly can. Sure, I'm going to get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, but you can't get rid of Hunger, so you can't get rid of it. So it's just a case of... Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let's just heal everybody up. Not going to cause much damage anyway. And Haru knocks her out of it, which is nice. Knocks her out early. I think that it's just for 1 turn anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But, like I say, it's just irritating. That's what it is. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And there comes another R. So he's going to use Envy. Inflicted with Jealousy. I think that causes you to... yeah, it causes you to attack other members of the party, but it's for 1 turn. Plus you can't really get rid of it, so you know. Can't really do much about that. But that'll knock out the gun. Nice. And yeah, there's a potential for it causing... Yeah, and I've got rid of all the arms now, which is nice. Which means I can stop using as much SP. Oh, am I gonna... Yeah, I'm taking this time to just give Makoto a full SP restore. Jesus, I just got rid of you. Fuck off. Yeah, so that's the thing. He's only got 4 arms, where he uses attacks which are of the 7 deadly sins. That's what it is. I was trying to remember. And those attacks are fucking annoying. So distorted pride.
If you attack now, you'll be countered.
Yeah, so basically now the book is going to counter. So whatever attack you do to it, it's gonna counter that attack. So yeah, just you have to just leave it until it wears off.
You're filled with envy? Hey,
Damn it, it got rid of my SP.
all right.
I think at some point though during this fight I just say, you know what, fuck it. Yeah. And because that stayed on, there's a chat. There you go. Status ailment's gone now. Do I use my Frodyne?
Prepare yourself.
You know where I thought this was here? It's because I thought it said counter.
Oh no.
So I thought it was just... Yeah, so that's what it does. It does a counter attack. Which is kind of irritating. Yeah, and yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm being a bit of a dumbass here. Because every time you hit it, it does a counter attack. So, yeah, I'm being a bit of a dickhead here. And that saps away SP, which is not what you want at this point. Now the boots return to normal, so it's fine. But I was being a bit of a dickhead there. The Wrath of God. Again, that does less than 100 damage, so who gives a fuck? Yeah, at this point I was thinking, okay, I need some SP restoring items. And I haven't got a lot. I was like, oh, shit, this could be bad. Because I was hoping that I had something else to be able to give to her, but nope. That was a bit of a waste. Blazing Hell, baby. That should at least get rid of the book as well. And the book's gone. And, oh, Yaldabaoth's health is so fucking low now. Kill it. Just fucking go down, dude. Yeah, his health, we're getting down, his health is nearly gone. We're getting there. This is the long boss. My first playthrough, it was, oh god, this boss took me such a long time. And yeah, when his health gets really fucking low, all of their... all 4 of the arms come back, and they're at full health, so fuck it. Don't bother. Just, yeah, he's going to get 5 attacks off per turn, but just keep wailing away at Yaldabaoth, the body, you know, the main body of him. Oh yeah, now they use Divine Apex. And I kind of fuck up here. So for the first turn, you can get attacks off on Yaldabaoth. And then the second turn is when you want to guard. But I waste a turn attacking to guard. I mean, it's pretty good, to be fair, because I'm not using SP, and so I'm recovering some SP at the very least. But yeah, you want to guard here and have everybody be at as full health as you can possibly get them at. And the Rays of Control. Yeah, it causes a good amount of damage.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm lowering his defense again, because we should be near the end now. What do I do here? Do I just... Yeah, I don't bother. I say, fuck it. To hell with using Concentrate, let's just hit him. His health is so goddamn low at this point. It must be close to the end. So yeah, Meteor on. And luckily, there's only going to be one turn where the books are, the arms are going to be able to attack. So yeah, this boss is long. It took me such a long time, but that's because I didn't really use a lot of didn't knock down his defense all that much. I didn't really mess about with anything really. You know, I was just brute forcing it. Oh, defense is down. Shit. Please, let's end this quick. And yeah, the book, I think, has all the elemental attacks, from what I remember. But doesn't really use them all that much. What am I doing here? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking? Oh right, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my defense back up, which is kind of fucking pointless. One blazing hell should probably be enough. My apologies. Oh my god. One last attack should do it. Come on, Makoto. Finish him off with a nuclear bomb. Oh my god. Go down, you fat bastard. Go fucking down. Oh my god. How are you not dead? Oh, there we go. Thank fuck. He's down. He's down and out for the count. Yaldabaoth has been defeated. But of course it's not fully over yet. So yeah, we've still got one more fight to go. We've still got one more phase to go to finally defeat this boss once and for all. And he just does one mega attack and... oh shit. But yeah, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 5, where we'll be finishing off the final boss of the game and going through the final phase of the final boss. So yeah, see you next time.